Extract from the autobiography of Nelson Mandela, who was the first black president of South Africa. Okay, so in this excerpts, Long Walk to Freedom, which include the description of the inauguration ceremonies, his journey to being a freedom fighter, the struggle, along with a tribute to other freedom fighters also, and a countless other people who fought for their freedom. So children in South Africa, a brutal practice named Apartheid was followed, and Apartheid refers to the discrimination between people on the basis of their race. Okay, you just see on the first page of the chapter. Before you read, the first point is that Apartheid is a political system that separates people according to their race. So that was being practiced in South Africa. Okay, so it was one of the most brutal societies where dark skinned people were deprived of their basic right, means of dusky complexion of dark skinned people, black people, they were deprived of their basic right. So in this lesson, it gives us just an overview that how Nelson Mandela along with other carved their way to a society where there will be no discrimination on the basis of their color, caste, creed, race. So basically we are going to read in this chapter all this thing. Let's just start the chapter. 10th May dawned bright and clear. For the past few days I had been pleasantly besieged by dignitaries and world leaders who were coming to pay their respect before the inauguration. The inauguration would be the largest gathering ever of the international leaders on South African soil. So 10th May was the day when Nelson Mandela sworn in as the first black head of the state, okay, in South Africa. So 10th May was dawn and it was bright and clear day. Many world leaders had been coming to the order to pay respect to him. Order means Nelson Mandela. So it was before the inauguration, and the inauguration was to be the largest gathering of the world leaders there. So it was after years of struggle that his anti-racist party came into power. So until then the seat had always been occupied by white president. That is why the author Nelson Mandela referred to the day as bright and clear, and it was morning full of hope. Days before this date, many notable personalities started congratulating him for his victory. That after so many years, after only white presidents were occupied, now the black president came into power and everyone was giving him congratulations for his victory. So for the first time in the country history, so many international leaders come together for their inauguration ceremony, and the ceremony took place in an open circular building made of sandstone consisting of union buildings in the Pretoria city. Amphitheater is a word here. Amphitheater means an open air theater. Okay, so now the author was accompanied by his daughter, whose name was Zinani, on his big day. So first the two vice presidents took an oath. Then when his turn came, he committed to respect, protect and abide by the constitution and to devote his entire self into the welfare of the country. So now the inauguration ceremonies took place in an open building in Pretoria, where the South African first democratic non-racial government was to be installed. And after that, on that day, the author was in the company of his daughter named Zinani. Mr. De Klerk was the first sworn in as second deputy president there. Then Thabo Mbeki was sworn in as first deputy president, and it was the author turn then after that, and he was sworn in as the president. He pledged to obey and uphold the constitution, and he also pledged to devote himself to the well-being of the people.